The man lit his pipe, just smoked a mouthful. The smoke ring reflected the shape of a person. A transparent person appeared in the bottom, hold the old man dead, until she was completely dead, then hurried out of the pool to escape. At this time, Small Beauty is still in the laboratory waiting for men to send guards to arrest Edward. The next second by the death of the man, she knows this must be Edward, and the laboratory authority has been changed. They were trapped in Edward here cannot go. Small Beauty took out a sedative, decided to personally seize Edward, but Black Sister only slow a step, and so they find Black Sister. The other has become a body. Small Beauty brainwave, open the mobile detector, sure enough locked Edward's position. Under the command of Small Beauty, Fat and Strong on both sides of the corridor to take encircling tactics, the results of Big Strong a look back to find Fat was invisible. Big hand held in the air, cannot move. Big immediately tried to force Edward to fire, but when he let go, Fat fell straight down and hit his head on the iron pipe. Before he could react, Edward jumped on him, knocked him to the side, and locked him. Out of the door, Small Beauty reminded him that Edward is in the wallet, but he even shot a few shots did not hit the target, but also was beaten by the other side to find teeth. In time of crisis, Small Beauty arrived in time, which will save Big Strong. On the other side, two colleagues found the injured little Fat Lily, ran back to the laboratory alone to take blood, but he suddenly noticed that the wrong, immediately tear the blood bag, or all the blood on the ground, thought that this can make transparent people visible. The next second he was Edward a punch down, he was mercilessly wring his neck. At this time, Small Beauty two people successfully find the Mediterranean. Together, they ran back to the laboratory, found the tragic death of Lily. Fire extinguishers are constantly sprayed in the Mediterranean, in case Edward hides in a mushroom leather bag. Soon, Big Strong was also brutally murdered. Edward took the opportunity to lock them into the freezer. Small Beauty privately confessed, firmly will Big Strong wound sealed, but the temperature is getting lower and lower, so on. Two people will freeze to death inside sooner or later. Suddenly, the Small Beauty had an idea, using the tools at hand to transform a strong magnet, bit by bit to remove the door latch. On the other side, Edward mixed several drugs made of strong. Diao set the explosion time 5 minutes later. He swaggered into the elevator. Just a second before the door was closed, Mai rushed over with a blowtorch and sprayed Edward with a blast, forcing him out of the elevator. With the clothes burned, Edward again invisible, Small Beauty cleverly triggered the fire extinguishing system, but Edward hid behind him. A punch knocked him to the ground. In the Small Beauty life on the line, Big Strong came in time to save him. At this time the explosion has entered the fight. Two people had to get into the elevator shaft escape. With the violent explosion sounded, the elevator box on their head fell quickly. Can stop on the two people climb. They quickly along the ladder to continue to climb. Who expected Edward did not die, but also want to pull the small United States martyred. He gave the last kiss of death to the small United States. Who expects the Small Beauty took the opportunity to seize the pipe to push him down. In the end, the surviving two people hugged each other and comforted each other.